we're going to be building this Star W-A-R-S Star Wars Lego of Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor. Right here we've got the Interceptor here shooting out some blaster bolts. We've got Ahsoka in the cockpit. We've got our guy R7 up here. And it does come with Anakin as well. So, it's got, like I said, Ahsoka with her green lightsabers. Anakin, always love to get him, and R7A7 put some respect on his name, am I right? But this is 290 pieces, 290 pieces. On the back here we've got it. The hatch opens up. This is one of those press-in Lego sets. I'm not a huge fan of those, but they are what they are. We've got Ahsoka jumping out and attacking. We've got Anakin defending. We've got R7 just being an absolute G right here. We've got the blaster shootout. And then we've got lightsaber holders. But I don't want to take too much time for the introduction. So let's get right into it. So, we've got the box here. And we've got the cameras all set up. Let's get started. Now, because it is a puncture, not sure how this will go. Stickers and instruction book. Not quite in that order. And then we've got our bags. So, we've got bag 2. Bag 3. That makes this. Bag number 1. We're gonna sit 2 and 3 off to the side over here. Grab out the instructions here. Don't want any spoilers. There we go. Let's get Ahsoka done here. We've got 3 lightsabers there. But let's get Ahsoka all built up here. Let's Can Ahsoka dual wield? So we will have her dual wield. But we'll have her dual wield how she does in the show. There we go. That is what we are rocking with right there. And we've got this extra lightsaber that will sit off to the side. Okay, so it's supposed to be a white piece. There we go. That makes a whole lot more sense right now. That'll go in the middle. Then we get this piece ready, but this piece goes down here. Need two pieces here. There we go. And we're going to close out here with the same to the other side. And just like that, we're almost halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. From SpongeBob, if you don't get the reference. Okay. Big chilling moment here. Ahsoka has got to be one of my favorite characters introduced in the Clone Wars. It's like her and Ventress, because Ventress is a boss. It was good to see her back in action for Tales of the Underworld. I've not quite caught all of it, but I have caught some of it. It's just overall good to see her back. Alright, we got a few pieces we need here. Two of those. Running over here. And these circular guys, we need two of them. Alright. I think one of my favorite Ahsoka arcs in the show has got to be the virus on the ship with Barriss Offee. That was such a fun arc, especially because we rarely get to see Barriss, like ever, but we did get a lot of her in there. There. And Barriss is one of those characters that doesn't get a lot of respect, but pretty interesting character, at least from what you see. And then, I mean, you have the ending of the show where she's just completely off her freaking rocker. One of these, I'm calling. Okay, yeah, we needed both. I was gonna say, yeah, but that was a crazy arc. The ending of Ahsoka with the Jedi Order has got to be up there as one of the craziest arcs we've ever threw together. Is this supposed to be on? Does it matter? It does. This is supposed to be that way. I've noticed recently we have not gotten a lot of tools. And I'm not sure why that is, because they are very useful to a pristine builder such as myself. Okay. So, if this is this way and this is this way, goes in like so, right? I mean, in theory. We're just working on theories at this point. There it goes, okay. I was gonna say, this should be working. That'll go, I assume. Yeah, just on top of this black piece here. You can never guess with these things, at least not this early into the career. And also catch me out here, Captain, because that's exactly what I just did, is I guessed. Okay, so, over on this side. Genius move. W move. Look at us. We are kings. Oh, wow. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's actually pretty fun how that happened. Did not see that coming. Let's just say that. Got the brown piece. We need these two pieces. We're actually a step ahead. We'll keep going on the step ahead, actually. And we'll go backwards. But now that we've got that out of the way, we do need this all done. So, Captain, there we are. I could be wrong, but maybe we're making the seat like the cockpit right now. I mean, the seat of the cockpit is this thing, is what I'm trying to say. In so many words. Alright, yep. That's exactly what it is. I do not have my handy dandy tool, so this should be fun. Yeah, not my best work. But, oh jeez. There we go. Okay. These two. And these two. And finally, this one and this one hiding under there. Cool. Okay, we're flipping her over. So that goes on the backpack. I stand by this. I think it's smart to... I think they could lessen the price of Lego if they'd start using some of these yellows or pinks like this piece right here. I think it's just, there's no reason literally not to. I'm getting ahead of myself there. Am I getting ahead or am I behind currently? Yeah, I definitely skipped steps here. I skipped the whole page, oh my gosh. So I went to 22, skipping over 20, and... Okay. That's insane. Da-dum. Da-dum. It's these pieces. Well. Put that right back on. It is all falling apart currently. This, kids, is why you have the tool. I guess Lego was tired of giving them out. I gotta find some of my other ones. That's all. We'll see outwards. Steps go here. Alright, now it's looking correct. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Now everything is looking right. And we can flip this bad boy back over. We've got this. Okay, it was the shooters. Got it. 4 right here. Getting ahead of myself again. I am playing with fire, getting ahead of myself like this. I was talking all that smack about how that's the one thing you can't do. Yet here we are. Alright. I almost did it again. Alright. Jumping to exactly the right place at the right time, because that's what we should be doing. Meanwhile... yeah, that's over here, though. Ain't no way that's gonna be the craziest thing. It says just sit this right here. Trust us, next step, we got you. Like, what? That might be one of the more wild things I've seen in a Lego build. Of like, not just like, it'll definitely fall out if you don't put something there. But that's why you don't do it wrong. Silly goose. It's just like, I guess, I'm at your beck and call with this one, because I don't know if they were cooking quite like they thought on that one. Alright, two of these smaller, or one of these smaller pieces. Legos on the back. Okay. So there we are so far. There's the side view here. I was gonna say we only have a few more pieces here. And it's actually even less than I thought we would have. Make sure that's on right, okay. Put this on here. Find the grooves. Finde das grooves. There we go. Oh, okay. I mean, I had a feeling that was going to happen, but I was hoping it did not. There we go. Should be solidly in there now. We have officially got it. There it is. In all its glory. Make sure you can see that. So we can set that off to the side and begin with number 2. So, moving on to bag number 2 now. We do have a tool that I went and got because that sticker was straight up a struggle. But we continue. Gonna move this over here. Right there. Move this over to the side. Right there. And easy as that, we've got our Legos out. Put the small stack over here by our tool. And we will begin by making R7. We've got the canister, we've got the head, we've got leg number 1, and leg number 2 here. Put the head on first. Bang. Bing, boom. We have got R7. R7 right there. There's our guy. Put R7 next to Ahsoka and dive right into bag number 2's actual build. Alright, we're gonna start with this piece and a red 4-piece right there. A 3-piece right next to it. And a black piece that'll go ahead of the longer piece here. And we'll get a long skinny piece that'll go like so. And we'll round out covering that with this final red piece. Might be the quickest ever page that we've gone through, and I feel pretty confident about it. Here though we're gonna place it exactly how it is. It's gonna go right here, right on the end. Did that a little out of order, but that's more than okay. We got a piece here. And right. Got a perfect. We get a 4-piece McNugget here. Another white piece. This shorter one. Got a 3-piece and a wing here. Is this the right wing? It is the right wing. We've made that mistake on a Jedi fighter in the past. So why not double check while we have the opportunity? Okay. So this is looking like this, and it goes right here. Okay. So this is supposed to go here. And I guess, right. That goes there. Okay, yep, it's all looking right. We are big chillin'. This will go here on the end. We'll get another long, light gray piece. That'll go to a head here, really solidify what we've got going on there. And now we need a couple small pieces here. Little small flagging pieces. Where are you? Roll up the sleeves real quick. They are not. Okay, yep. That's on me. They are the color that it looks like. It's just I missaw them. So that'll go on like that. That'll go on like that. And those right there will go on here. And here. Now we've got little blaster looking weapons right there for the starship. Got our 2 pieces. The one will slot nicely into that corner. The other will go right next to it. Need a smaller. We need a 3-piece. Okay, 3-piece here. And there it is, right here. So we'll go dark gray connector. And yep, there we go. Now we need this. We need the L piece. We got the L piece. We need the corner. We got the corner here. We need 2, count it, 2 of these gray pieces. And finally, we need this piece. Now you may be asking, what do we do with those? And that is a firm, a 1, a 2 pieces right there. And for step 2, we're gonna need the white piece with it going there. We've got to flip it over now. Flip it over, and it should be right second, but we got there. And this piece, this L-shaped piece, is going to go around this light gray piece right here. And that is that we do need one of those. We now need one of these. And we do need two of these pieces right here, and then we do need there we go. And on this side, we're going to have bang. And on this side, we're going to flip this over and do it exactly how it says, because it can be very fickle. And you know what they say about fickle. They say it's very fickle. And that'll go like so, I guess. What? Seriously? I mean, okay. Like, what? So that's exactly, like, bar for bar how this is saying this should go. And then this will go here. Okay. Alright, it fits. It does fit, so we will not ask questions, but we do need more. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Potentially 6. And then the longer piece, of course. So, starting with the blue piece, and that'll go in this top side. This time, oops, there we go. This will go in on this side, followed by upside down. 1 of 3. And then, are we sure this is? I mean, it seems like it is. I'm low-key calling cap. No, wait, what? Ah, it is. Man, I really wish they would differentiate better between gray, light gray, black, and darker gray. There we go. That wasn't too bad of a situationship that went down there. And how is this going to go? This is going to go over here on the end. There we go. Simple enough, and we'll get 56 ready here. But now to focus on this piece. Alright. And this is going to go there. Fantastic. So we are going to now use these pieces. We're going to use the dark gray. We're going to use a 1 and a 2. There it is. And finally, we're going to use 1 of these. So, okay. We're going to immediately be using this piece right here. Both sides get the same treatment, it looks like. Okay, there we go, there we go. And through one side, we've got this should go. Okay, I see. That was really weird. It's like my chair started to fall apart. Oh my gosh, this scared me. So this will go here. Perfect. And color me shocked if we end up doing that same thing again, honestly. We're going to place this. There we go. We need 2 vents to go next to that vertically. We need... Okay, the ease of this build is low-key. I'm liking this more than the Obi-Wan Starfighter. Maybe it's because we're better at it now. But I am really feeling a lot better about this one. This goes on the little piece here. Okay, valid. We need the L piece. L for love. L for love. And that's gonna go here. Ooh, that's a connector piece right there, baby. That right there is a connector piece. We've got here and here. Wow, this is... Okay, we're gonna start with the smaller piece here. Yeah, that made it a lot easier. We're going red now. Going red. There we are. So this will be here. That's a connector piece 2 right there. 2 and 1. That is perfect. And that piece right there to really smooth out those edges. This is looking fantastic. I am feeling this build, actually. I am gonna have to do a review of Lego builds from now on. If I can finally hunker down like this and just start absolutely owning these a little more. Yes, a 2-piece gray piece. We'll get 2-piece gray piece, 1-piece blue piece. I'm sorry. I needed, I don't know why, but that rhyme hit, and I was just like, I gotta keep it going. I'd like to apologize to the community for my reckless actions, yeah. Oh man, Ahsoka is so... Her Jedi Starfighter, even, I really just like her colors overall, her vibe. It is top tier. I wonder if Dave Filoni knew how much he was cooking when he brought in Ahsoka to George Lucas, or how it went down, and he's like, hey, yo, George, I got something for you. George is like, who's this guy? That's gonna go here. And we are starting a new adventure here with 1 and 2. There we go. And that's gonna be a dark gray piece hanging off the end there. We need the other piece. We've got to connect them there. Yes, we're going to match this side to the other. We do now need one of these and one of these. Gotta flip it over though, like so. And exactly how it shows. Just not upside down like I was doing. There we go. And that'll go up against the back like that. And this side is on that side. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. We're gonna get another little hype train going here for this side. Bang. And a bing boom. Bada ba boom pow. I feel like most Lego videos I end up saying that from the old Vine. So shout out to old Vine. this is where, so this is definitely where men are made right here. Oh yeah, there it is. On tight there. And we move over. We do have to flip it here. We're gonna have to smooth out the edge here. Get a corner piece like so, and that's gonna go there. And then, okay, we've got a new sticker alert. This is sticker number 3. That is right here. W takeoff. And this is why we needed the tool. So we want this on the top. Alright, not too bad at all. There's the sticker on top of it. So, put that right, oh wow, that just slotted in so nicely. This feels like a big improvement build-wise from Obi-Wan, and once again, I literally don't know if it's just I got better or the actual building instructions makes a lot more sense. Probably a healthy dose of me just getting better and not even realizing it. Alright, where are we rocking here? So these are gonna go back to back like a buddy cop movie. There we go. And that goes, oh, where exactly? Oh, okay. Goes on the side here. Perfect. You'll love to see it. There we go. And I do need this piece officially. That's gonna go into this slot here. And now we're officially calling for the wing flaps. And we're gonna need stickers. Lots of stickers here. So for this one, it's going to be number 1 and number 2. That was... yeah. Okay. Gonna need some precision here. Alright. Doesn't matter what side. Not particularly, it looks like. We doing surgery out here. That's clean. That is a clean sticker application right there. That's clean. Center that baby. Okay. And then the other side is gonna be number 2. It does help that there are multiple contact points here. You know what? We're gonna flip this over actually so we can live by those contact points. That'll help tremendously. There we go. Not bad at all. And then that'll go on the top, like so, attached here. There it goes, and that does allow for some movement. And this will be 4 and 5. Go once again from this side and put the sticker on like so. Oh, that is clean. That is clean right there. We didn't used to be able to get sticker composition like this, but we're on a new level. still awake, tell me, what version of Ahsoka is your all-time favorite? Alright, that is done. Like I said, mine is probably Clone Wars, but respect to Ahsoka in the Ahsoka book, read by Ashley Eckstein. Fantastic book, fantastic portrayal of what Ahsoka would be like. And that is going to go right into here. One on the furthest end. This is the one part. It doesn't feel like a lot of these are very sturdy. These pieces specifically seem to keep coming out. We're gonna jerry rig this real quick, actually. What if we do it like that? Does that feel more sturdy? Does that... Okay, yeah, what? No, I'm jerry rigging this thing, guys. I am calling this audible here. If we want it to look like this, we're going to need to take some liberties. And that's how you know I have been building for a little while now, is calling it audible like that. Crazy, crazy audible. And we do have our little slot for R7 right there, so that's a cool thing to see. Bag number 3 here. Our final bag. Move these off to the side for a moment. Put the stickers back up there. And from that, we got a lightsaber and Anakin's head. Over here, we've got the torso and the legs and the hair. Now I have one simple question. Where is the lightsaber? Ah, there it is. We'll put Anakin together first. We will give him the serious face. It's either that or battle mode Anakin. So we'll go serious here. And let's be real here. Anakin felt like a right-handed guy. And there we have that minifigure. Pretty swankalage. I do think an Attack of the Clones minifigure would be awesome for Anakin. Give some respect to my boy with 2 lightsabers. Bro dual-wielded like a champion. But beginning over here with our final bag, we've got to get a few pieces. We've got 2 out of 3, and there's the third one. And we are going to be doing very similar things here. Heck, I might reckon that we do the exact same stuff. That's gonna go there. Almost went silly goose mode for a second. 246, 246, perfect. It'll go in there. Line that up like so. Oh wow, we get a big piece going here. But that does not cross over to the gray L. So we leave that open. Now we've got the long white piece. it's more like this. That's better. And this will go and make an L with the white piece. And we will get the long, light gray piece here. And we are moving right along. Once again, we need a 3-piece. We need a 3-piece here. This is a 4-piece. Do we need a 4-piece before I start looking like... Okay, I see. And we need this piece specifically. Flip it back over. This will go this side. And this will go here. Hopefully we get to support the 3 pieces a little more. Doesn't feel the most sturdy. This will go over Schmear. But leave one light gray open. Alright, we need this, and a 2-piece Schmick Nugget Nia. And the way that'll go is in the corner there, right next door, and outward facing dog. Then we've got this darker, medium dark, I guess, piece that goes right there. It's gonna be right on the edge of this piece, as you can see right there. We need a 4-piece and an 8-piece. Now we've got what we need. Huge. And this will fall right on top of its friend, like so. And I believe this is gonna go on the white piece. Yep, it does. And we need a long piece and a 3-piece. We need a long piece. We got the long piece. We need the 3-piece. We got the 3-piece here. Collect that stuff a little bit. And this is going to go from the bottom here. And then finish out. Perfect. Like so. Okay, yep. The corner goes where... Okay, got it, yep. We need 2 serving spoons and 2 of these. Perfect timing to find those. Alright, I ended up dropping this piece, but it didn't go very far, so do not fret. We have got it. We are back. You know, I'm not used to going at this pace, so mistakes are bound to happen. And how per se, I guess it's like that. And like this. It's gonna line up here. I think it is. Yep. Line up at the side right there. I know we're gonna need those, but that's not where we're starting. We're going to need some of these, but we'll just start with this. And we need the black piece on this side. Then we need one of these facing away from the blue side. We need a long gray piece to go in there. And then we need 2. Okay, we are starting with a shebang. We're starting with the bigger piece here. And there we go. And there we go. And on top of that, we've got a white piece that will go like that. Oh wow, there is a lot of steps to this one actually. definitely are not building this the exact same. It doesn't feel like, or at least in the same order. And that will go here. But it won't match up perfectly, okay? It's gonna go right there. And now we go back to the drawing board, pick up 2 more of these from the store, pick up one of these and another black piece like this, and we begin the process all over again. There we are. This time it's going to go towards the blue, and it's going to go into the blue this time, like that. And that is going to go on the outside here and connect right there. Chat, are we sure about this? Yeah. You know, cheaper by the dozen. Okay. We need this black piece, and that's gonna be integral to keeping all of the stuff we just did together. We need this piece. That's gonna be integral to keeping the structure together. Love those structure binding pieces. And then we're gonna even have another piece to keep those together. Huge. Okay, we are going to be making the weapon now. Got that. We need a long piece. And these 2, right? Starting with these 2, pushing them in as much as they'll go. Put these over top of them. Put these over top of them. And then the long side goes in here. And that'll snap into this area like that. Now we need, is it a flat piece? It is a flat piece. We've actually got it right here, and we've got 2 vents right here to go next to all of that. That'll go indubitably well there. Indubitably well. There we go. Magnificent, aren't they? Nope, not that piece, but this piece. And yes, there is a ginormous difference. Something I didn't realize the first time I did this. I'm gonna get this piece to go next to that. We're gonna get this L piece to go right above that. Hang on a minute. This goes here. What you doing there? Who put you there? I know that wasn't me. Maybe it was me, if I'm being fair. There we go. All right. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got a 2 piece. Where are you? Is it a flat 2 piece? It is a flat 2 piece, okay. So that will go in the corner right here. And this will bridge that gap, and this will go on top. And then we need another flat piece and this piece here. Oh wow, that is jumping up. And I'm gonna go there and there. We need 1, 2, and 3 pieces. this piece is going to connect there. And this piece is going to connect all the way up the side here. And this piece is going to go here, it looks like. Right. Yes. You can see because that little opening right there. Fantastic. We're going to flip it over though now. And this is going to go bang. Oh wow. It's going to go right next to it. There we go. We need 1 and 1. It's going to go there. I'm going to assume we need... Nope, it's going to be the red piece. Do that there, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's going to go there. And this is going to go here. And we've got the light gray piece that'll go right in the middle. And then right on top of that, we need a square like this. And then we need 2 of these, 1 for each side. There, that is. And it looks like we're flipping over again. So, this is gonna go there. And this is gonna go there. And then right next to those, literally right next to this one, is going to be this piece here. The corners match up there, so that's great. Yeah, we're getting into sticker season again. So this is going to be number 6. And we're going to get that on there. No, where you were. No, where you were. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay, so that's gonna go right next to those pieces we just had. And line up. This is this piece. Fantastic. I love that. How they fit in like that. Right next to that, though, we're going to have this piece. We're going to have this piece here. It looks like a lot of close calls here is what we're doing. And right above that is going to be this piece. And, okay. I was about to say I did not see another red piece. So this is going to line up there and then corner it going out there. And then we've got these 4 pieces over here we haven't been touching much, so we're going to get these things all buddy copped up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you guys remember your partners. And these go here. Don't even need the instructions for this one. I'm just straight freeing it. It's on there, and then it's going to be sticker season. Sticker season, baby. Done. We're gonna go right side first for both of them. There we go. Oh boy, look at that. Fantastic sticker right there. You gotta appreciate a good sticker when you see one. That's not an everyday occurrence. Of course, around these parts, maybe a little more common than normal. Except on gray sides. Don't look. It wasn't that bad. I was just talking a lot of nonsense before that. Gotta keep humble where you can. Come on. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. But these are gonna go on like that. And snap in there. Like that. And that can fold in there. And now we will take this and do exactly what we did on the other side. You gotta be kidding me, brother. Bruh, I'm about to put something in there, like a 4-piece from some other set. Because that's insane how much that's coming up. There it goes. There we go. Okay. So, now what we do is we can put the turrets in the spots. And it is like that. And we are done, but before we go, let's see everything together. How it should be. We'll take Ahsoka's lightsabers for the moment here. We'll straighten out her hands so she can actually fly the ship. Straighten out. Have her take a seat here. And then Anakin's just a boss. He's just chilling out here on the wing here. He's just like, nah, I got this. And then over in this area, we've got the place where one lightsaber can go. And I'll show this off better in a second. And the place where the other lightsaber can go. So that is where the lightsaber went, right there and there. And we will put these out into flight mode. Put these out into flight mode. And this is what we are rocking here. Now, not a bad set at all. I want to do a review on this set because there are some pieces like this piece that I believe could have been better utilized, but overall I enjoyed the minifigures. I enjoyed the build itself. It was a much easier experience, it seemed. And then we've got the moving parts here. The wings are not going to move around a whole lot, but there is the landing, so it can sit on its own. So that's good. But now that we are finished, I just want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next